Let some people join in here. What's up, Muhammad? Welcome back, bro. I'm sure you've heard the news, yeah? Tyler Thunder, what up, dude? Get some people piled in here before we start the show off. Thank you guys for joining today. I'm sure you guys have heard the news. Waking Titan is kicked back off. Oh, whoop whoop. So today I wanted to come on here and stream and get your guys' thoughts now on, since we know that Waking Titan is back, let's speculate. What's y'all's thoughts? Because my personal opinion, I truly think we're looking at getting our player model. That's probably about to happen. I also don't think that this Waking Titan ARG is going to be very long. I kind of have a feeling that we're going to coast right through it and get straight to the business. But isn't it funny that right before Unification Day, what is it, 3 days before? So that's pretty interesting. Panda's joined. What up, Panda? Panda says, Tyler, I think it will last maybe 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, 1 to 2 weeks sounds about right. I couldn't imagine what else, you know, I couldn't imagine it stretching very far or lasting very long. Not like last time. Do you guys think we're getting player models? Does that make sense to everyone watching? Do you guys think the same thing? Because I really have a strong feeling that we're getting player models. I also wonder, since the ARG's kicked back off, if this means that we're going to get another graphic update. Maybe some new textures, you know? Maybe some stuff for our bases. How cool would it be, though, if we do get our player model, to have a mirror in our base to where we can see ourselves? Tyler thinks that we will get player models as well. Yeah, dude, we have to be. It makes sense, man. Have to be. If not, then I'm so confused. Panda says, one code has already unlocked the word mirror, which would indicate player models to me. Yeah. Oh, sweet. So apparently there's already a puzzle going around, and it's been unlocked. Mirror. Yeah, come on. That's already a dead giveaway. Excuse me. I just wonder if we're going to be able to choose that player model, or if it's, or if, you know, if it's procedurally given to you. I also hope that we can customize our ship a little more. Maybe change the paint on it. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe new buildings also. I don't know. I kind of want like an overhaul again. Just not to wreck our bases. That's one thing I'm hoping for this entire update, because I know people are hearing this update and then freaking out about their base because their home planet might, you know, mess up. Yeah, bring it, man. Bring the customizations, Hello Games, please. New biomes, yes. But I mean, think about it, man. We've always seen pretty beefy updates, and 1.4 was definitely, or 1.3 was definitely hella beefy. Being able to have multiple bases, yes, dude. Like, picture being able to like have a base on maybe every planet in that system that you're in, you know? That'd be kind of cool. And maybe not all be like the same base or the same farms. Like, add like, I don't know, like maybe more stuff to like craft in, as far as base goes. Like, maybe craft a base port to where you can like build a garage, you know what I'm saying, full, and like host your ships there. So you don't always have to have them in your freighter. You could have them on the planet with you. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like build some kind of like garage to where you can put your ships in there. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, you can add me, HiddenJewAgenda, and get into a party and get on the show. Building and selling bases. Yes, I've talked about that for being able to like build a base and then going and selling that base, but like selling it through a way of like a computer sense. You know what I'm saying? To where like you'd log on like a computer and you could see bases that people's built, and if you like them, you could buy them, and then that person would get a cut. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of potential with this game. It's just the time, you know. It really is just a matter of time, y'all. That's literally what it is. Just giving Hello Games time. I think what they're really trying to do is knock out this multiplayer, give us our player model, and then after that, there's no after player models hit, there's literally no telling what's going to happen. And that's a cool thought. But I mean, again though, Hello Games strikes without warning, you know what I'm saying? Just boom, all of a sudden the Waking Titan's back on. Like this game company is crazy. Tyler says, I think we will see some single player in 1.4, like maybe a metabyte mode. Yeah. See, that's really cool. Stuff like that, like they need stuff like that. How long do you guys think this ARG is gonna last? Do you guys think we're in for a long one? Do you think, you know, it's gonna be short? I personally think that it's gonna be, like I said, either New Year's or Unification Day, which might as well be New Year's. See, do I have a warp cell right now? A real submersible? Yes. Please, Sean, give us submarines. We need that. If you guys want submarines, give me a name, man. Waking Titan Webs gives reply of what is. Yeah, I think this update right here is going to set the tone for more to come. Like, I know that's kind of been their thing, but like I'm talking like without the multiplayer, like I think this whole time of us waiting with stuff has been focusing towards multiplayer. Now that multiplayer is probably about to be knocked out, now we can focus, you know, more attention on maybe planets having more stuff, planets being more interesting, more diverse, stuff like that. I think that's the direction we're going. I think we just have to wait for this player model to be dropped. Tyler Thunder, Alice, and Smith said there we're waiting on 1.4. Where is 1.4? I think it won't be as long. Yeah, I don't think it'll be as long as last time either, because I don't remember how long that last ARG lasted. Wasn't it like a month or so? See, I got electron vapor. All right. Always needing zinc. Always needing zinc. I also think that we're about to get our Atlas passes, and since this thing has kicked off, I have a strong feeling that these Atlas passes are going to have to do something with this Waking Titan. I saw something on Twitter from Andy Krychek. I don't know if you guys know him. He's in the No Man's Sky community, but he tweeted out a message he got. I couldn't decipher who the sender was, but he got some sort of like message, it looked like, talking about Atlas passes or something like that. definitely going on right now. Be expecting something soon. I'm supposed to be finding zinc. Sweet. What's your guys' expectations for this next update? Do you think we could see 1.4 by the weekend? Very possible. That's why I'm wondering why the ARG kicked off so late. Well, it might. I'm saying late, but I mean, I would have figured they would have kicked this off in the middle of December. You know what I mean? But to be kicking it off right now, it's kind of weird. It kind of makes me wonder, you know, when is this update actually going to happen? You know, I would like to see it drop by the weekend, man, but I don't want to say yes and then it not happen and me look like a fool. I'm gonna say either this update drops on Unification Day. I don't want to say it's gonna be in like the middle of January. That wouldn't. Maybe this ARG is for the Atlas passes to kick off, and then literally we get our update. I think that they should hire Ray Rod. I think they should hire Ray Rod too. Ray Rod's freaking killing it. And anyone listening who plays on PC and hasn't heard of Ray Rod's mods, you should go check that out because he has done some really awesome stuff. You can check it out on YouTube. Really good modder. I'm thinking Unification Day. I'm thinking Unification Day. I play on PS4. Yeah, I know, man. Because I myself want to see Ray Rod's mods for myself. I can only see him on YouTube right now, so I feel you there. What is the ARG for? I think what the ARG is for is to alert the community, get the community involved, get them together, and then they drop their updates. It's something that they've done when they dropped Atlas Rises. Normally they just drop a update without warning, it just drops, boom. But once Atlas Rises kicked off, they did an ARG right before it. And it was pretty intense. I didn't know it was called 1.5. Do I think 1.5 will add a lot? Yeah, dude. I think... Okay, if you look at it, Atlas Rises was one of their biggest updates they ever dropped. All right, and they had an ARG right before it, and it was really hinting to multiplayer if you followed it. So the fact that after Atlas Rises dropped, and there was a lot done to Atlas Rises. Like, you know, they basically reset the universe. You know, they all the planets got changed. So I think anytime you see them put a lot of time into getting together an ARG, it's not just for some little tiny update. Like, this is definitely big, and I think it's their synchronized co-op. That's what we're about to get, and it makes sense to kick off an ARG for that type of gameplay. Do you think 1.4 will be fun or Pathfinder? No. This is probably gonna be Atlas Rises size, straight up. This is probably going to touch on synchronized co-op. It's probably going to touch on maybe some other stuff in game with planets, probably some freighter stuff, maybe some base stuff with some base building. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard to say, but I definitely think that this update is not going to be small by any means. I wouldn't imagine, at least. Multiplayer would be difficult with terrain editing. But maybe before it would have been hard, but I think that now if they truly have synchronized co-op going on right now, I think that there's a way to terrain edit and your buddy be able to see it as well. I think it has been difficult, but that's part of Hello Games. They seem to do the impossible. Man, Thamium 9 is nowhere to be found. That the planets in the trailers will be added, because when you put the names of the planets on, I don't know if the trailer planets necessarily would be in the game. Yeah, I don't know if those planets would be added to the game from the trailers. I think what they're trying to show off is what the game will look like, what the planets should look like. The planets should look like how that trailer. And I think I know what planet you're talking about, with the orange grass and like the dinosaurs on it with the green water. I think we will get stuff like that. The Mega 99 found this channel just now. What up? What up, dude? The biomes Mega Piplup 999. I'm just gonna call you 999, bro. Welcome to the Hidden Panda Show, man. Wiggy Titan is on, people. Get pumped. It is a good day. I think 1.4 will be out by this weekend or January, and then 1.5 in April or June. Yeah, 1.5 will definitely be April or June. Oh, great. Rain first. Hello again. What up, dude? Welcome back. Mega says maybe they will configure stuff they added on 1.3 and add stuff on planets. Yeah, I really hope that they focus on planets on this one. I really do, man. Rain says yes, and to take the time to do while driving. Alright, where is it? Full exploration update. Would it not be nice to add something like crazy somewhere that's like hidden in like some kind of like crazy location, and they like gave you hints about it, and like, you know, there should be like, I don't know, there should be more rare stuff, I guess, out there to find than what is now. So I do agree with that. Ship races would be cool. You know, that might be possible, Tyler. What, now that we're gonna get synchronized co-op, which I'm not confirming, I'm just saying, y'all, that's what I truly believe this update is for. I couldn't even tell you about 1.5 because that's so far ahead, and I don't even know what's in 1.4, so to even think about 1.5 gives me a headache. Yeah, good call. One thing that we've talked about on this channel is that they need to figure out their warping load screen, because nonetheless that is a load screen. I would like to see them change that whole process. I would like to see a different set of creatures, like more creatures added to the game. Like a more variety, I guess, of animals to come across. Like there are a lot of animals, but there could be more. I would love gas, planets, and extract. That's a good point, Space. Yeah, having rings on planets, I don't see why that's not even a thing now. Like, I don't see why that's not in the game right now. Along with gas giants, why can we not see... Like, you would think that's, like, easy as hell. Like, you're not going to be able to go to a gas giant. Okay, so just put them in there to look at, you know? It seems like that should already be a thing, Space, so I agree. Gotta find some more thamium here. There we go. 4 comments. Do you think if multiplayer players will be able to attack each other? I'm not sure if when we get synchronized co-op, if we meet other players, we can rain havoc on them yet or shoot them. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be like a mode that they add. Because check this out, if they add a mode to where right below permadeath mode multiplayer, like an actual mode for multiplayer, that it signifies if you are in that mode that you might be able to shoot another player if come across. Like, think about that. Think about playing in that mode and coming across somebody else and having a war between players. That's genius. That's like, why do, like, we need that. Hopefully that's what I hope that's a thing. Yeah, I could see where it would ruin the experience, but that's why you have it in a separate mode, so that you don't always have to have that option, you know? Like, if you want your single player co-op or campaign, you go to normal mode. But if you want, for the people who want to shoot other players, I think that should be a mode. I don't think we should leave them out. You just need to separate them. Is it worth buying No Man's Sky for £10? Yeah, absolutely, man, because you've got 3 updates that are currently out right now for the game. That's pretty much changed it completely. And then you're about to have a new update relatively soon. That's just going to enhance the experience even more. So yeah, my personal opinion, yes, No Man's Sky is worth buying. It was worth buying when I bought it on launch, so. Skyboxes suck. Amen. Amen, Panda. Alright, where's some more thing in the iron? It would be really cool to see this update drop this weekend out of nowhere. Yes, I know Elite Dangerous has some rain, and I do love Elite Dangerous, by the way. That's a great game. Well, okay. And I see what you're saying. Yes, every game has a loading screen, but Sean even said himself that there are no loading screens, and clearly when you warp, that's a loading screen. But instead of it looking so just green and stuff like that, like, you could do something way cooler of a load screen. I feel like that's a little better than what you get right now. You know what I mean? Called ambient mode? Yeah. Now we're talking. And see, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in there, but I think I'll go in there every now and then to see if I can find another player and, you know, have a war like that. Like, that seems pretty cool in the game. Like, I don't know. It just seems interesting. Like, at least where it'll look around so it doesn't feel like much of a loading screen. That's what I'm talking about. And we have talked about that on this channel, man. Like, how Elite is whenever you, and I'm sure you know, but for the people who don't know, Elite, when you warp to a different star, you literally point at the star from your ship and you warp. And here I have to go to a whole separate screen, pick a star, and then no matter if I'm not even facing that way, it shoots me that way. And I think that could change. I think that they need some kind of Elite style that, like, you know, where you don't break the immersion, you know? Because how they have it now, like, it totally breaks the immersion of traveling in space. So I agree with Rain. Rain knows what's up, I'm telling you right now. I think me and you got the same mind frame with No Man's Sky, bro. Yeah, they do need a little bit more of an exploring aspect of the game, I agree. But doesn't it make more sense to bring that in whenever you have your friend to travel with? I'm telling you, we've been waiting for this player model since the game came out. We've needed this player model. Think about how long you haven't been able to see another player or yourself. So it's taken them a while to get to this point, but once we are at this point, this game is going to pick up even faster because you'll see the environment change around us once we get synchronized co-op. I'm telling you, mark my words. I think when we get synchronized co-op, there's going to be, like, exploring is going to be 100% different, just because you'll have a friend with you. And I think they'll start to do something to the planets now in this update. I think that's what's going to start it. This update is going to kick off some planet features that we haven't seen. Do you think it would be good adding apocalypse scenarios? Yes, absolutely. I think it would be really awesome to just, like, picture asteroids coming in now, or like a volcano shooting up from right here or something. Yeah, that would be a really cool idea. I've talked about that. A lot of people kind of want stuff, and that's the stuff that I think they're working on. It's just we've got to give them time to get this synchronized co-op out the way. I think that's holding a lot of stuff up right now. Because like Hello Games has had to go out and hire these people for synchronized co-op, for animations, for a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff goes into that, and this is already a small team that started out on No Man's Sky and still is. But you know, you just got to give this company time. That's all I've gave them time, and they haven't disappointed me yet, even since day one. So I know not everybody feels that way, but for me at least. With you on here, 1.4 prediction. I don't believe 1.4 will. I only focus on co-op. That will be really stupid. Yeah, well, I say co-op because I think that's going to be the biggest feature of this update. There's obviously going to be a bunch of small stuff and other stuff that they touch on. I just, from what I think, and I can predict, I think player model is just going to be the big part of the update. I'd love to see is more animation props on planets, like sand, trees, just more life on the freighters in space. Yeah, that would be really cool, Rain. What about missions from the Corvax to study primitive civilizations that are unable to reach space? I think that would be cool. Yeah, dude. I could see a whole mission board, or like adding more missions to the game, especially with synchronized co-op. I think there'll be a lot of co-op kind of missions. What those would entitle, I have no clue, but I can see them adding a lot more missions and more features in that aspect. I think they're also going to surprise us with a lot of stuff, because every update that's ever came out, I've always kind of guessed what's going to be in it, but then they always surprise me with something random. You don't get all of the talk of co-op. I don't understand how you don't get it. I think third person and being able to players would be cool. Yeah. I think I could definitely see third person coming after this. Billy, what up, man? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. Dave Langer, what up, dude? Waking Panda. That's funny. I don't know, I'm just having what I tell you guys though, I said kicking off 2018 is going to be a new No Man's Sky update. Here we are. Rick, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back, Rick. Not for yeah, Billy, I don't think it's gonna be 2 months. And if so, that's the most confusing thing ever, and I don't know why you would release a ARG at the end of a month like this. It doesn't make sense. So no, I don't think it's going to be a 2-monther here. I think we're looking at literally. I think this is just waking the community up and getting everyone ready, getting everyone, this is Hello Games letting us know something's about to happen. My guess is 1.4 will come soon, like this weekend, and 1.5 will be in a few months, and I have ARG to go with it. Yeah, I agree, Dave. People that play No Man's don't like the ARG. It takes too long, and that's caused more players to... Right. I mean, players may have left because of the ARG, but I think a big part of this community is still hanging around, man. My body is ready. Once co-op gets brought up, it tends to take 9 minutes. Alright, dude, no, I mean, it is what it is. Actually, more people come back to this guy after 1.3 than they... Yeah. What Rain said, a lot more people came back once Atlas Rises dropped, so... And I completely agree. I don't think a lot of people's left the game because of the ARG. I know it takes too long, a lot of people thought it took too long, but a lot of people really had fun with that ARG. I participated in it. I liked it. Would you be irritated if Hello Games completely skips 1.4 and just makes us wait another 4 months to release? Yeah, I would personally be, because I don't understand why they would, you know, start Waking Titan now and then wait 4 months to drop something. That'd be crazy. But I bet it would be an awesome update, even if you had to wait a lot more longer. And a lot of people liked the ARG. It brought Panda says he's patient. I'm right there with Panda. I mean, the game got delayed a lot before it even came out, so I was one of those people that had to wait a while for the game, because it was supposed to come out on a date, and then it got pushed back, and then it got pushed back again, and then I was just like I was about to give up. I was like, man, this is not going to happen. But I waited patiently, and sure enough, it came out, and here we are, 1.4, synchronized co-op. Go to mama. Some of us will be here when Prawn Curry turns the light off. Yeah, dude, I'm right there with Rick. Rick, what do you think this update's gonna host, man? What's your speculation? What's your tinfoil? I am curious. The ARG company told Tyler Thunder they were waiting on 1.4. Yeah. No, I think it's definitely gonna be 1.4. I couldn't imagine it skipping and going to 1.5. That doesn't make sense. Jeez. Do I have enough for warp? So sweet. Interesting though. Thought No Man's Sky will be like the last update. Roll. Hey Generic, what's up, dude? Welcome back, man. Dave says 1.5 could be the last free update. Yeah, I can see that, because now you got synchronized co-op. Once they put in synchronized co-op, I think Hello Games is going to feel like they gave the game that was supposed to be out. Now they might be... Unfortunately, you know, we might see that. I'm not opposed to ever paying for the game or stuff in-game, because that's just helping the company out. And I don't see them having, you know, like huge prices on stuff. Not like GTA would, or, you know, your AAA titles. I think that they would if they're gonna release anything, it's gonna be, you know, a couple dollars, you know, something like that. Unless it's something crazy that they can charge something crazy for it, but that better be like a crazy ass feature. Go back to school. Dave says, then will we get paid DLC for No Man's Sky 2.0? Ah, Dave might be onto something here. The only thing I see them paying, or like having you pay for stuff, is like maybe like different player model, like characters, you know, skins that you could change your character with. I could see them charging for that. See them making it paid. They say they would charge players for anything. Yeah, I feel your Rain, but at the same time, you know, Sony, PlayStation, they might have a deal where they have to do something like that. You know. 3 had way more anticipation. I think the update will be different, and I'm also okay with DLC. Yeah, Panda and I talked about it. We're okay with if they ever do have paid DLC. It's not the end of the world. Dev says, I think 1.4 will be the size of the Foundation update, and Pathfinder and 1.5 will be the size of Atlas Rises. What makes you say that, Dave? What makes you think that? Alright. Yeah. I can kind of see that, Dave, only because if this ARG isn't very long, I could see it being a small update in that sense. But I just don't know why they would go out of their way to start an ARG like this for just some small update. Dave says because we didn't get an ARG for the smaller updates. Right, but I feel like if this was that smaller update, we wouldn't have an ARG for it. Ryan says, I don't want No Man's Sky to be Elite Dangerous to pay to land on planets. Yeah, though Elite has sort of done it right, but it kind of... Yeah, I know, Ryan. ARG is for 1.5, not 1.4. We have not got 1.4. Also, sorry for comparing No Man's Sky to Elite so much. No, dude, it's all good, because I've done the same thing, Rain. It's because that's the only thing you really have to compare the two, you know? I think Dave says, and to be fair, the small updates are not that small. That's very true. Hello Games has always gave us a nice beefy update in some way. They always give you some nice, you know, Grammy Plays is here. What's up, Grammy? So I just heard rumor that welcome to the show, Grammy. Rick brings up a really good point. He says it almost has to cost something for servers. Yeah, dude. Well, think about it. If they're about to have synchronized co-op, they're gonna have to have those servers. The fact that they haven't gave us paid DLC, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't made you pay for stuff and then start their servers. They're literally giving us their servers and synchronized co-op in game right now for free without giving. So I can see once they do that, they could start with DLC to maintain those servers, which would make complete sense. So even if it came out, it should have not been $60. I agree, it shouldn't have been $60, but okay. If they had charged you $60 at launch, and then every single one of these updates would have been costed you something, I could be mad at that. But I paid $60 for a game that's been updated within the past year to be worth $60. So it's just taken a while. I see what you're saying, but I can't fully agree with that because I've gotten 3 free updates. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Atlas passes, I was going through some research, but then I saw you were streaming, so I figured I'd come on to find out. Yeah, no, we haven't, as far as I know, we don't know anything about the Atlas passes yet. But we could be getting an email very soon, so I don't know. Rain says true servers are expensive, and every game I know of making you pay for something. Loot boxes for etc. for multiplayer. Yeah, I don't see them giving us loot boxes, but you know, it's gonna be interesting to see what this update. And see, that's the thing. Like, we don't know what's in this update. For me, the vanilla game was worth 60. I put in close to 1,000 hours. Nice. You missed the screenshot about the Atlas passes being sent out. That fake or legit? I don't know. I haven't seen that yet, Dave. Panda may have seen that, so Panda might know a little bit more about that than me. Some dude named Andy Krychek. Oh yes, yeah, Andy Krychek. If you go on his Twitter, he did send out some picture. From my phone, it was really hard to read, so. But I do know it was something about Atlas passes, but... Oh no, I completely understand where he's coming from too. Remaz, what's up? Wizard, what up, dude? Welcome back. After they add proper co-op. Oh man. So is there a set date for the update yet? No, Grammy, there's no set date yet. There we go. AR targeted is younger players and better animal life. Yeah, I hope for better animal life as well. The Hidden Panda show, I think they will continue. Free updates 2.0, so we will still got a while. Yeah. Wizard says just got off Ivy Mike's stream going through Waking Titan. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was on Ivy Mike's stream earlier as well. He actually gave me the inspiration to stream right now. So shout out to Ivy Mike. Ivy Mike's been in the chat a couple times. Wizard, I appreciate you coming back, man. Oh, 1.4 is still going to be. Okay, I'm going to go. Have a good one. See you later. Later, Rain. So cool. Panda has put a link for the Waking Titan for any kind of news. So if you guys have some questions, I would go check out that link that he just put in the comments. Tyler Thunder says, at the end of the Atlas Rises trailer, it says so much more will follow, so there's a lot more coming. Yeah, man. There's a lot. Then, if anyone plays No Man's Sky and plays it religiously like I do, get excited, because there's an update on the way. And I really hope it's dropping on Unification Day, because that would be really cool. I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Grammy says, a lot of streamers are going through the blogs right now, and if you are tired of waiting, those who do No Man's Sky. Yeah, I mean, I think people are just getting tired of waiting in general because everything takes a while, but I mean, they can't please everybody, you know? They gotta work on stuff, so... But see, if they would have had a set date right now, and you would have known what's coming in this update, we wouldn't be on here talking and being so excited. So the fact that they're not saying a whole lot, and then getting people excited through an ARG, knowing that there's an update coming, like it gets people excited. I think that's what their formula is now, and I think they're gonna be sticking to that. Sean, what up, Sean? Sean Sky. Sean Sky, what's up, dude? Yes, I know. Oh, 617 1.5 might mean January 5th. No, I don't think that they would release 1.4 then 1.5 that soon. I'll tell you what though, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this update is going to be. January 5th in the UK is 5-1. Promise you. I think Billy's asking when Unification Day starts. Allison Smith is in. Mirmad-70 is worth a look right now. Alright. Myriad-70.com is worth a look right now. Sean Byers, what's up, Sean? 1.4 could launch. Man. Oh my god, did I really? Sean Byer says 1.4 potential co-op could release this weekend, with 1.5 being solved and work towards the new one. Dude, if we get co-op this weekend, I will freak out. Rick says, everyone going to Unification Planet tomorrow? Yes, sir. I've got my glyphs. I am ready. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting. And I do believe that it is all day, correct? Planet. I cannot remember the planet. Panda probably knows. Panda, if you could tell Ingram what. It's the 30th, not tomorrow. Oh, is it the 30th? A PC or PS4 event? To be honest, I believe they're both.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
We will figure it out. We need to figure it out and put it in the comments below, Panda. I'm not able to completely check it out right now. Gun. I never find good guns. 24 hours of madness and mayhem. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'll probably be in and out all day. It will be on the 30th through 31st, starting at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Cool, thank you, Panda.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Sean says, I have a feeling 1.5 actually is a reference to 5th January, and that's when we get an update. We shall see. That's pretty interesting. So you think January 5th will be when we get it? Kind of makes sense. Sean's got a good point. Sean Sky's got a good point. It's all cryptic. I know, Wizard. But you know what? It's all part of the genius. I assure you though, when this update drops, you can check out the update right here on this channel. So make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already to be the first to join to see the update. Can you see those orbs in any mode? I believe as long as you're in that mode together. It also says mirror's website in 1 point. Right, so Sean, check us out. The fact that the word is mirror, like that's kind of giving you a hint that you're gonna get a player model. Like you're gonna be able to see yourself and see others. And it's gonna be really cool to fly around with your buddies, you know what I mean? With your boys. Sean Byers, nothing. It's coincidence. Yeah, I agree. Wizard says, I have a feeling 1.4 is Unification Day multiplayer update. I had that same exact feeling, Wizard. Or they add a giant mirror which acts as a Death Star. Wizard says, and the 1.5 is Awakened Titan Star episode again. Yeah. ho! Need to clarify to your fans that it might not be on Unification Day. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, anything you really hear us talk about updates is always speculation. That's part of the fun of getting an update, is speculating what could possibly be in it and when they could possibly drop. So yeah, that is a good point. Everything is speculation. Nothing is confirmed. Panda says you saw the prawn curry video, right? Put underrated tinfoil. Yeah. A lot of our videos specifically say that we speculate all the time, that nothing is confirmed. So you can see that everywhere. More like faction planets, rotation, and landing on asteroids to be added. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about landing on asteroids. I don't know what the purpose would be for, though. You know what I'm saying? Wizard says submarines. Yep, I agree. But I feel like if we're gonna get submarines, we need more creatures in water. I haven't seen too many crazy creatures in the water. You know what I mean? Like, I want to find like huge crazy creatures. Hello 617. What up? What could they add to make the jump from 1.3 to 1.5? What could they add? Yeah, I don't know. Do you have an idea of what they could add? Right now. So I really don't know the answer to that question. What if there is no 1.4 and Hello Games is just pulling a... I don't think that they would ever do that for comments. There's no way. Sandworms, yeah. You see Serious Gamer X's video about this? I have not, no. Oh shit. If that was a last year, okay. More variety, yes. I think we will get more variety, guys. I think that's on their agenda. Panda says, how freaking sick would screenshots be if you could park your ship on an asteroid and flow outside of... Yeah, no, good freaking call, Panda. That's actually, I can see that now. Sean Byer says, Sean is a madman, but we love him. Yep, of course. Dave Linger says, do you have all... I have every glyph but one. I'm lacking one. Gabe says, on the Bruce Willis movie.
Radiation protection falling.
If we got one screenshot this weekend showing something 1.4, I'll explode. Dude, literally when I found out Waking Titan kicked off, I literally tarped my entire house. My entire house is tarped, ready to go. As soon as that update drops, I mean, I'm seeing a mess everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you haven't yet, go ahead and tarp your living rooms. Go ahead and start now.
Weapon charge depleted.
We need asteroids, comets, earthquakes, volcanoes, and wormholes to be. Oh, wormholes would be a really cool idea, to where you could get to. Oh, that's such a great idea, especially for those people who are trying to go to like the hubs. You know, like if you could get into a wormhole and take a shortcut, that'd be really cool. Flowing rivers, yes. Space whale hype. Come on, empty benches. Space whales. I just feel like if we got space whales, though, we'd see some of the same exact space whales all the time, and then it would just be like, not for. I don't know if I agree with stuff in space like that. I thought at one point in time I would be cool with that, but now playing the game, I don't know. I'd just be happy with forests. Yes, Wizard. They used to have forest type stuff before Atlas Rises, but I hope that with this update, they do a lot to the planets, and I hope it doesn't mess everybody's planet up again. Like, I hope we're not getting a reset of the universe, because, man, oh, that would suck. Right, Wizard. The reset did happen because they added more biomes. But think about it. If they give us more textures and biomes in this one, they would have to reset it again, right? So, do you guys think that we're looking at possibly getting more textures and biomes in this update? Let me know below. That's a great topic right there, because if anyone's been playing the game a lot, then you would know that when Atlas Rises dropped, everyone's planet was completely screwed, and a lot of people got mad. So I don't know, if they give us more biomes and textures in this update, expect a reset, and that would suck. I think the planets will reset with every major update. Yeah, Dave, I'm with our Super Sick Mini. I'm with you on that. Dave says I like the resets if it makes it better. I do like that too, Dave. A lot of people, when Atlas Rises did that, a lot of people were upset. I wasn't. I had a really cool Purple Paradise planet, but I'm like Dave. If it's gonna make the game better and visually look better and give us some really cool stuff, I don't mind resets either. So. I'm cool with the reset if they add. Yeah, exactly. Who believes 1.4 is ready and they're just waiting? Oh, I completely agree with that. It's totally done, man. As soon as I saw that Waking Titan kicked off, I was like, they're done doing whatever they're doing. Now it is a waiting game. Now it's letting the community get together and doing what we're doing right now. Getting together, talking about the game, getting excited for the game. Yeah, 1.4 is ready, guys. There's no way they're working on anything. I really hope it drops this weekend. Like, I'm getting pumped for that, you know? If it doesn't, I'm not going to be bummed, but it would be really cool to get it this weekend. I just think the time frame of when they released this ARG back on, which is at the end of the month, you know, and here we are saying that everything's going to happen on the 1st, but I couldn't picture an ARG being that short. So it might come on the 5th, guys. Like, you guys might be right, but at the same time, there's just no telling with this company. So, 617 says, I want to see better creature interaction, animation, and behaviors. Yes, I want to see that too. I think that's definitely possible. Like the idea, the ships you own gather rust over time. That's really cool, Wizard. One does not simply tell how much is hyped. Watching a new trailer is great, but reading the patch notes on the official website is amazing. It's so true. But man, I love seeing... Oh, damn, I'm about to die. I am straight up about to die. I'm so far in this chat that I'm forgetting what I'm playing in the game, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. These comments are just going nuts right now. I do need to get to that cave so I don't die. I'm gonna get in this cave and read some of these comments real quick because this thing is lit up. I wanna check it out. Start with Dave. Dave Linger says, "Here's what I think. I think that we will get 1.4. Then Tech next ARG will be in-game content leading up to a huge update that will change the game with 1.5." That's a good point, Dave. I can see that happening. Wizard says, "Sure, it was a thing at the beginning of Hype Train." Erim says, Do you think we will be able to see ourselves in photo mode? Yes, I do. Reading the patch notes makes me pick up cables off of my chest. A Generic says, I hope we get VR support in the future. Yeah, Generic, I could see VR happening very soon, which I'll be bummed because I don't have a VR, and Panda does have a VR, so he'll have to let us know how sick it is. Super Sick Media says, I usually let the trailer hype me and then read patch notes, then I get more hyped. Yep. Wizard says, third person in ship view will turn on in 1.4. I agree with that, Wizard. He even says, everyone cross your fingers for Unification Day, please. Yes, I know. My fingers are crossed, man. I'm really hoping Unification Day brings us the update. But think about it, they always release it, right? But then they always release a lot of little small tiny updates after a big update. So, you know, I think the first one, the first wave we get is going to be synchronized co-op and all that, and then there's no telling what they'll change after that. How cool is it going to be to fly side by side with your friends? Epic. Yes, and here's the thing, guys, for everyone watching the show, if anyone wants to link up with me or Panda when we get that, if that is a thing, please let us know, and that would be really cool. Wizard says VR won't be out till PS5 comes for No Man's Sky. That is a good point, Wizard. I could definitely see that happening, but you never know, though. You really never know. But you're right. This system right now is focused more on, like, you know, or at least a Pro for 4K and all that, and then I can see PS5 having VR support. Yes, that means we will have 1.4. Yep. Waiting for Emily Warren to show up. Emily Warren to show up again. Yes, Rick. I think all of us are waiting for Emily to come back. But man, the one thing I'm the most hyped for right now, I think, is for that trailer to drop, showing us what's in the game. Because that for me is what really gets me hyped, is seeing that trailer. VR support has more to do with the developer than the hardware, though. Very true. I mean, we will have 1.4. Oh god, if they start supporting VR again, yeah, I'll have to buy a VR headset too. Straight up. Sean says, do you remember when right before 1.3 releases, the patch notes were accidentally revealed and people freaked out on Discord? Yeah, dude, I do remember that. I actually remember seeing, I want to say Orbit kind of gave us a hint that multiplayer was coming, and then it seemed right after he announced all that, they dropped the actual update itself. 1.4 will drop, then late in the day, the Waking Titan ARG will split out. We'll split something out. Yeah. Guys, I literally forgot what I was doing in this game. I'm so involved in this freaking chat. This is a really kick-ass looking planet, though. How did the patch notes get leaked? I checked the CDS forums and hang on. Just checked with CSD forums, and they are close to uncovering yet another part of this ARG. Dun dun dun! Breaking news from Panda here. Apparently people are getting close to uncovering yet another part of the ARG. Lavora says, Wizard, it's something I know. Sent them to me. Well guys, I hate to do this right now, but I am going to have to jump off this stream. I appreciate you guys coming out, for the people watching and sticking around and being here with me. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We will be showing off the new update when it drops right here on this channel. But I appreciate you guys being around. Come around to the next one. We might have another stream going on later tonight, depending on what Panda's got going on. So yeah, if you guys see us streaming, come on back. Appreciate everyone watching again. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys soon.